Welcome to yoga. Good to be back. Good to be getting back on my mat. Any requests today? Point to a body part. I'm getting the whole body. Perfect. I love it. Let's do the whole body. I wanted to start lying on our backs today, which is always kind of a delightful place to start. I'm imagining we'll start on our backs and work our way up to standing. That's the plan. That's the plan for today. Let's just start by planting our feet on the ground about hip distance apart and just letting the knees fall to the right and to the left. Settling our breath a little bit. Just letting those knees kind of do what they want to do. Maybe let them hang out on the right side just for a minute. Look over your left shoulder. Really gentle way to just kind of start bringing our awareness to the parts of our body that are speaking to us. Let's let the knees fall to the left and look over our right shoulder. Notice where you find any points of tension and then let's go back and forth, gentle. Feels good, like a little lower back massage. And then actually, let's lift those feet off the ground, hugging the knees to the chest. And let's just give that a little rock and roll here. See if you can lengthen the back out along the mat. Try to relax the neck. And now let's circle the knees to the right. Ooh, I see Amelia has joined us. Awesome, welcome everybody. Join in. We're gonna start off nice and easy and circle to the right. Good. And let's actually cross the right leg over the left, like you're sitting ladylike in a chair. And let's see if we can just pull the knees closer to the chest. You feel that stretch in the right glute. Again, just kind of settle into your breath. Drop your spine into the ground. Try to relax that neck and the jaw. And then maybe move slowly your ankle to the right, your right ankle to over the left knee. And come into 4 and gently pull that left thigh towards the chest. Maybe a little rock and roll here, right to left. Still massaging that lower back on the floor. It should feel really good. Uncross. Maybe shake the legs out up above you. Maybe give them a little twisty twist. And a shaky shake, and maybe a kicky kick. Oh Lord, I'm using kindergarten language today. That's not a good sign. All right, left over right, sitting cross-legged like a lady, whatever that means. Hugging the knees into the chest, feeling that stretch in the left glute. Trying to relax the abs down, letting everything kind of fall into the floor. Big breath. And slide the ankle over the knee, weave the hands through that little hole there created, and just give yourself a gentle rock right to left. And release, and let's again take the legs up in the air, stretching the arms above the head. If this is too much, you can put the feet down here. But I'll challenge you to let's just get some heat going. And we're going to do some very simple abs here. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, peel the upper body off the floor. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale, give me a nice crunch up towards those toes. Squeeze all the air out. And inhale back down to the ground. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale, squeeze all that stale air out. Reach toward the toes. Slow and steady with the control of the breath and the movement. Good. Go ahead and drop those feet. Center the breath. Good. We're going to inhale, stretching the hands above the head and the legs along the ground. Big stretch. Fill your chest with air like a big balloon. You can let your lower back arch off the floor. Exhale. Sweep the arms down and grab hold of those ankles and come into a tight ball. Couple more of those. Inhale. Maybe make a big X on the floor this time, seeing if you can feel that wide, flat, inflated body. And then exhale, sweep down, scoop the belly button towards the spine. And a couple more. In your own time. Ooh, we've got lots of people joining us. Welcome, welcome. Join. We're just inhaling and exhaling from the X position into the tight, round ball. Good. And again, let those feet fall to the ground. Nice and easy, knees dropping right to left. So we should be generating that heat, that internal heat with these abs. We're going to keep going with this. We're going to bring the legs into table. We're going to inhale and exhale up. All we're going to do is inhale and saw the side of our right thigh. Exhale, saw the side of our left thigh. Inhale, so it's like a little weeble wobble of our upper body. Inhale, exhale. The chin is tucked to the chest. Match the movement with the breath. Two more. One more. Good. All right, shake it out. Let's get those lower abs. We can do toe taps here where our legs are bent and we're just engaging the lower abs by tapping those toes, or we can do a scissor kick. So choose your own adventure here. Inhale with one leg up and then switch, exhale with the other. So with each movement, there's a breath. If you want, you can alternate and do a couple toe taps and then do a couple scissors. Couple more. Beautiful. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Just let those knees fall open. Maybe you want to take your palms up to the ceiling just for a minute. Close your eyes. Feel that stretch. Big inhale, arms above the head. Now we're going to peel our upper body off the ground like you're peeling a sticker off of its backing, and we're going to come all the way up to sitting. The further our feet are away from our pelvis, the easier it is to come up. We're going to give ourselves a little stretch here, gently pulling our head down to our toes. And then sit right back up, arms in front. Peel yourself back down. Going down is just as important as coming up. Try to control and make it smooth. Inhale, exhale, peeling up. Sitting tall, feel that length in your spine, and then release the nose to the toes. And back up, arms out. Vertebrae by vertebrae, we're rolling down. Inhale, reach up above the head, exhale, peel. Sitting tall, maybe even pull your shoulders back a little bit, getting that chest stretch before you pull the nose to the toes. And let's rest here for a minute. I'm gonna switch around. Okay. Soles of the feet are together. Let's take the hands to the ankles. We're going to inhale. We're going to pull against the shins. We're going to arch, opening up the chest, lifting the chin to the ceiling. Exhale, pull the belly button back as we let the pelvis round forward. So we're just stretching the spine now. Inhale, look up. Pull against those shins or against the ankles or the knees. And then round down. Continue a few more times on your own. Good. Settle in right here. Let's cross the right leg in front or on top of the left. So we're sitting in a cross-legged position with the right leg in front. We're going to inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, forward, hands placed on the ground, and release the head to the ground. We're just going to sit here for a minute. I want you to just do a scan here while you're releasing into gravity. We don't take much time in our daily lives just to release. Take a scan and exhale into any parts of your body that feel like they need a little extra juice. Send that exhale into those little spaces where you feel they need a little extra tender, loving care. The exhale is that tender, loving care. Keeping the head down, swing the right arm behind the spine, take the nose to the right knee. Now I want you to pick up your belly. Send the belly button to the spine. Do you feel how that automatically gives you a deeper stretch in the lower back? Keeping the head down, swing the right leg forward and the left arm back. Did I say leg? Right arm. Nose to the left knee, pull the belly button back. And see how that stretches the whole right side of your back. Swing the arms forward, walk the hands gently up, take the hands behind the pelvis. Now I like to drop my right foot right in front of my left knee here. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders together behind you, chin to chest. On the exhale, we're gonna gently press the pelvis forward and let the head drop. Now, I know you might not get your pelvis very far off the floor, and that's okay. We're just trying to move in the opposite direction that we just moved. Feel that dynamic tension of opposites in the body. Hopefully not too much tension. All right, release. Take the legs out, shake it out. Oh, feels good. Thank you for those of you keeping your video on. I appreciate it. I can follow you and it helps me know what I'm doing, but no pressure. This time is yours. Video on, video off, whatever you need. Now we have the left leg in front or the left leg on top. Same thing, inhale, stretch, look up, exhale, just squeeze and contract back. Let's do 5 of these on our own, matching the breath with the movement. You can really roll the pelvis forward too on the arch if you want. This is a time when it's okay to stick your booty out. Oh, it feels so good. Couple more. Really, you engage the abs when you pull back into that contraction. It's the belly button pushing the spine that should activate that movement. Good, let's come back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Big inhale, exhale, reach, tilt forward, hands to the floor, and then release in. We're going in gently. Hang out here, and let's send some breath to those spaces in our body that might be signaling to us that they need a little extra, whatever the good juju that we're sending with our exhale. Keeping the right hand on the ground, take the left hand behind the pelvis. Use that as a way to kind of give yourself a little traction to get your nose over your left knee. Pull the abs in. See how that engages and stretches. Back and the right side of your lower back. And then switch, taking the right hand behind, left hand to the front. Pulling the left hip back, pulling the abs in, and back and down. Beautiful. Swing the arms forward. Walk slowly the hands up, gentle, because we don't want to get dizzy. Come on back, fingertips facing forward. Drop that left foot in front of the right calf, or shin, I guess you should say. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, press the pelvis forward. Oh yeah, and drop the head. See if we can take a couple deep breaths here. Beautiful, and release. Come on down. All right. Let's come up onto all fours. I just feel like I need to stretch my legs out. So you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into plank. We can do it on our forearms or we can do it in full plank, but let's just kind of come into that plank position just to stretch out the hip flexor. Let's breathe, 5 breaths. Beautiful. Drop the knees. Go ahead and come back into prayer pose. This is always a good place to come to if you ever need to reassess, reconvene, reconnect. Prayer pose, wonderful place to do that. Let's take a couple breaths here. And come on up to all fours. Let's, gotta do our cat-cow. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round, look down. I know we've already done a little bit of this in sitting, but it's good to do it here. If you want to play with your cat-cow, you can do your right ear to your right booty and your left ear to your left booty. And then you can put them all together and go into a nice circular movement with your spine all the way around. All right. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes. What I want to do is I want to come back into this position as if we're about to like dive into the water. So our legs are bent. We're going to do what I call revving the engine. We're going to push into plank and then come back to that push off position. If this is too much on your wrists, you can do this also on your forearms. So we're going to do 5 of these. Here we go. Inhale and shoot that head out. Exhale. Good. Hold that plank. Hold that plank. Let's lift the right leg off the ground. Breathe. And switch. And lower down. Let's come on to our knees. Let's send our booty back. I'm going to do a little camel here, grabbing my blocks if you need them. We're going to hold the outside of our block or hold our ankles. We're going to inhale, squeeze the shoulders together again behind us, chin to chest. And then on the exhale, send the pelvis forward and release the head. Beautiful. We are going to do what we just did again, round 2. You can stay with what we just did. Yeah, shake those out. You can stay with what we just did, 5, or you can add a leg lift. So we're going to do inhale here, exhale, right leg, left leg. I would like us to do 5 sets, so that's 10 this time. We're doubling the amount. Take your time and always do what's best for you. This is your time. Matching the movement of the breath. Inhale as you push back. Exhale. All right. Woo! We should be fired up now. Now, while we've got all of this heat and all this blood, I want to rushing through. I want to give us a little stretch. So let's find our way into the down dog. Maybe 3 breaths right here. Lift that right leg up and swing it through. Drop the knee. Let's come up and let's actually stretch our right arm. So I'm holding my left elbow and I'm just kind of gently pulling my left elbow down towards my head. So I'm getting a nice hip opener here, psoas stretch, and a right tricep and a shoulder stretch. Maybe even take that left hand to the hip and just push the right hip to the right a little bit here, looking under the right elbow, armpit. Good. Let's tuck that back toe, come back to down dog, 3 breaths. Lift the right leg, swing it through, drop the knee, and let's stretch the left tricep this time. Gently pulling the left elbow to the right. Maybe looking up a little bit, slightly. And then when you're ready, pushing that hip to the left a little bit, reaching over and looking under the left armpit. Good. All right. Tuck that back toe and send the left leg back. Down dog. Let's tread here a little bit. Sending those calves to the ground one time by lifting the heels off the floor. Lift the heels high as they can go and as low as they can go. Good. Then let's come down onto all fours. Let's lift that right leg up and the left arm. So we're in this like bird dog pose. Feel the length between the fingertips and the heel. Feel that pull, that energetic, dynamic pull. See if you can stretch the heel to the wall and the fingertips to the wall. Make sure you're not here. You don't want to be sinking in. You want, in your spine, you want that to be nice and flat. Imagine your abs are holding your spine like a silver platter. Release. Other side. Beautiful. Let's come to our mats with one knee on the ground and the right foot shooting out to the side, toes pointing forward, hands right in front of the shoulder. We're going to inhale here, forward position, exhale, push the hips back. So again, it's kind of like a rock and roll. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you go down. Let's do 3 rock and rolls and then we'll settle in the stretch position. When you're ready, just hang out here, giving that inner thigh a really nice deep stretch. It should be ready to be stretched now that we've got some sweat going. And recover. Staying on this knee since we're here, let's take the left arm up and slide the right arm down the leg and look under our left armpit. If you want, you can take your hand behind your back, place the palm facing out, and use that to get a little more twist in your spine to get maybe look a little further up or behind you. See if you can sink those fingertips a little lower down your leg. Ooh, I'm not getting much of a stretch there today. Pretty tight. All right, let's try the other leg. Left leg out, left knee, right knee on the ground, hands in front of the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, push it, booty back to the heel. 3 of these. On the 4th one, see if you can hang out there. Rest. And then let gravity do the work for that inner thigh stretch. Recover. Come all the way up. Take that right arm up. Big inhale. Exhale. Slide the fingertips down the leg. Look under the right armpit and breathe. Tight booty. Drop the scapula down the back. Take that hand behind your back, palm facing out. Use that pressure back to just open up the shoulder, the right shoulder a little more. Can you sink down? I can sink down maybe a ½ an inch more. And recover. Woo! All right, I want to stand up. So let's just pop that leg up. Let's come over into forward fold pyramid. Whew. Let's keep the hands in front of us just for a minute. Let the head hang between the legs. And let's just do a little dynamic stretch here. Bending the right leg, reaching the left hand in front of the right toes. Twist and look up, and then switch. So you're inhaling and exhaling each time you move. Good. Heel toe yourself into forward fold. And if this is too much here, just bend the knees a little bit. You can rest your elbows on your knees. Ooh. Stay here if you want, just with a heavy head, just to give yourself a back stretch. And actually, if you want, you can wrap your arms around your thighs and kind of drape your body over your thighs, and then send the lower back towards the ceiling as you drop your chin to your chest. Oh my Lord, feel that lower back stretch. Belly button to spine. Pull against those arms wrapped around your thighs. And then when you're ready, release and shake it out in forward fold. Maybe shake your head no. And yes. And slowly, very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up to standing. Water is a good thing. Turning the heater off. Checking the time here. All right, we're good. Let's do a couple standing poses. Ooh, yeah, I had an idea. So, I'll go this way. Let's pick up our right knee with both hands. Right here, we can just circle the ankle a little bit, one way and then the other. And then holding onto the knee with the left arm, let's see if we can do a standing spinal twist with a bent leg, looking back behind us over our right shoulder. So we're testing our balance a little bit. Holding the right knee with our left hand as we look over our right shoulder. And then see if you can come back, switch hands, and then open up the knee and the left arm. Just let the lower part of the leg dangle. It really doesn't need to do it much. And see if you can just maybe alternate really slowly between the standing twist and the standing extension. This is a balance challenge. And that really fired up my standing leg. So when you're done, shake it out. Shake the booty. Give it a little bounce. Whew. Okay. Other side. Left knee. Hold the left knee in the right hand. See if you can just twist right into that standing twist. Oh, I forgot our ankle circles. I got so excited about our balance challenge. You can throw those in whenever you want. Also, make sure your spine is really lifted and stacked. Yeah, you don't want to be crunching down on those vertebrae. So you want to really root the standing leg. And then changing your focus, switch hands on the knee and see if you can try that. I don't even know what this is. Extension, second position. Extension is not quite a passe. And then as an added challenge, see if you can just flow from one to the other. Now that's yogi's choice, yeah? Yogi's choice always. Do what feels good. Try not to grip that standing leg. Try to just let that standing leg support. All right. Shake it out. That felt good. All right. Let's do a 4 here. One-legged chair. Take those arms up by the ears. Sit into the booty. Send the booty back. Lift the belly button. Let's just stretch out that glute. That should feel really good. You can stay here, or if you want, you can let the body drape over the leg and even pick up that leg. I knew I was gonna fall. And rock it like a baby. There we go. See how straight you can get. How can you get the shoulders back while you're rocking that baby? It's tough. Other side, whenever you're ready, find your way. Give yourself time to really, feel the lusciousness of some of these stretches. There's a lot of strength involved and a lot of balance and focus, but there's also that wonderful feeling you have in that left glute. And I just had my spine kind of crack and release. So anytime you have these moments, revel in them, because they are pretty magical. Beautiful, you guys. Beautiful, yogis. All right. Let's do a couple rounds of sun salutations, get into some of our standing poses. I promised you we go from floor to standing, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's come to the middle of our mats. I'm gonna face this way so I can look out. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get in 3 rounds. Starting in mountain. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Look up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen the back halfway up. Wag that tail if you feel like it. And release. Inhale, step back, down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and send it through. Drop the back heel, warrior one, right side. Breathe. See if you can get your chest up a little bit further. Drop the scapula down the back. Let's take that right elbow to the right knee. Open up the pelvis, send the left arm up and over. Look under the left armpit, side angle. You can stay here or you can parallel the arms. Rewind, back through warrior one. And hands to the mat, lift the back heel. Send the right leg back. Inhale, left leg lifts and steps forward. Drop the right heel, warrior one, opposite side. Lift the chest. Both arms are up by your ears, sink into that left knee. All 10 toes spread wide on the mat. Take the left elbow to the left thigh. Open up the pelvis, square it off. Take the right arm up and over, side angle. You can stay here, or you can parallel the arms. Rewind, back through, warrior one. Hands to the mat, lift the back heel, down dog. Now you can stay here and breathe, or you can do plank, chaturanga, and you can also do chaturanga with the knees down first, cobra, and then back to down dog. Step or jump the feet to the hands, come into forward fold, slowly roll through the vertebrae, coming to standing. Inhale, arms look up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Wag that head and that tail if you feel like it. Release. Step back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step it through, left heel drops. Arms come around to warrior two. Breathe. Reverse warrior. 3 breaths. And let's come back to warrior two. Lengthen the leg, reach forward, tilt, and come into triangle. Press the pelvis forward slightly. We won't reverse here. We'll just go straight down, hands to the mat. Rewind. Back to down dog. Left leg comes up. Step through. Drop the right heel. Warrior two. Left leg forward. Breathe. Try and really rotate those legs out and back. Feel the spiral. occurring that's kind of like a corkscrew on both legs, spiraling out. Reverse warrior, 3 breaths. Back to warrior 2, lengthen that front leg, reach, tilt, triangle. Looking up towards the ceiling, see if we can get super thin, paper thin. Try not to lock the knees, micro bends, abs still engaged. Hands to the mat, lift that back heel, stay in down dog, or do your flow through. Step or jump the feet to the hands. Forward fold, roll up. One more set. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Step back. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step through. Drop the back heel. Let's come into warrior 2. Oh, what am I gonna do here? No, I don't wanna come to warrior 2. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna swing that back heel up as we swing that arm down into crescent. That's what I wanted to do, but that's kind of fun. Go from warrior 2 to crescent. From here, we're gonna breathe for a minute, sending the chest up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, we're gonna pop forward. Thank you for the door handle that helped me balance into warrior 3. See if you can drop the left hip. Arms can go wherever you want them to go. Along your torso, they can also be in prayer, or they can go out above your head. This time we are gonna rewind back into crescent, back into warrior 2, why not? And then pinwheel the hands down to the floor. Left leg comes up, step through, warrior 2, just to make it even. Find your warrior 2. Now this is kind of fun. So what we do is while we lift the heel, we're swooping the arm down and up. That's getting us into a really deep crescent. Breathe. If you need to, step onto the standing leg and just get your balance by tapping that toe to the ground before you tilt over to warrior 3. Do it. Do what you need to do to keep the control and the grace and the flow. Play with your arms. I must say, dropping that right hip and lifting the arms above my head is a pretty high challenge. Let's rewind when we're ready through crescent, through warrior 2, and then that lovely pinwheel down to the ground, into down dog. And let's, instead of doing our chaturanga here, let's come down onto our knees and do 5 push-ups. Tap the toes, come into down dog, step or jump the feet to the hands, roll forward into forward fold, and then roll to standing. Beautiful. Let's just stand in mountain for a minute, closing our eyes and letting that energy course through our body just for a minute here. The body is still working. We want to we want to honor that. Ooh. All right. Let's find our way down onto our mats. Usually we end with abs and booty, but we did a lot of that in the class. So what I'd like to try to do is maybe go into a bridge, a full bridge. I haven't done one in a long time. We'll try. We can also just do a half bridge, which we usually close with. Sometimes I tuck my shoulders underneath my chest and clasp the hands. But today I'm going to see what happens with a full bridge. So it's an experiment. I might not get up there. I'm placing my hands behind on the ground, fingertips facing towards my toes. I'm going to inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to push. I got to my head. I need somebody to spot me. Oh, that's not going to happen. Hey, Claire, do you want to spot me on my bridge? All right, so if you're doing half bridge and you want an extra challenge, you can take one leg off the floor and switch. I'm going to keep working on come over here. My daughter's going to spot me. So when I get up to my head, can you lift my pelvis up towards the ceiling a little bit? Wait. I'm going to inhale, exhale. Now pull me up there. Okay, hold me just a little bit now. So no, push me down a little bit. Okay, now hold me and help me down. Yay! Thanks, Claire. I haven't done that in years. Whew. So next time we get together in real person, we can help each other with spotting on bridge. Let's stretch a little bit. If you have a strap, grab it. If you don't, no worries. Just grab hold of your pants, your ankles, or whatever. Let's just do a few little stretches here with the right leg, bending and straightening. Maybe a couple circles. And then holding the strap on the leg, let the leg fall across your body and give yourself a gentle lying down spinal twist. We did this standing with our legs bent, but this is a little bit more relaxing. And when you're ready, recover, switch legs. Couple of bends of the knee and stretches, relaxing that lower back, trying to take notice of your shoulders. Maybe some circles if you feel like it. And then when you're ready, holding on to the strap and letting the leg fall over the body for a spinal twist. All right. Remove the strap. We'll stretch one last time, feet away from the hands. Take a deep inhale and hold the breath. Grip the hands together, grip the glutes together, flex the feet, tighten the shoulders, tighten the abs. Hold it until you can't hold it any longer and drop to the ground. Stick out the tongue, say ah. And if you want and need to go, I believe it is 5:30, but if you have the time to do Shavasana, I'm gonna play a song for you, and we can go into deep relaxation. If you want to remain in Shavasana, please go ahead and do so. Otherwise, bring yourself back to the room and find your way into an easy cross-legged position. Hands in prayer, eyes closed. We'll seal today's practice with the image of all of that dynamic energy coursing through our body when we stood in mountain pose. That beautiful moment of honoring what we've done, that we've brought ourselves here today, that we deserve some appreciation and some credit for the work we've done and the gift we've given ourselves, our bodies, our spirits. It's an honor to be here with you. The spirit in me salutes the spirit in you. Namaste. Oh, look at all those peaceful people. Don't forget, and dogs, don't forget to put your first name in the chat so we know how many people were here. And as always, bring with you what you got from today into the rest of your day and your week, and I'll see you next week.